Coco.
Hello, Sanele. Hello, Vian. How was your day, guys?
Good, good.
Lekker. Mine too was nice.
Oh no!
What is it?
I left them at school.
Wat heb je in school gelost?
The winter flower seeds I was gonna give to Gogo.
Oh, I thought that was a crisis.
It may not be a crisis, but it's still important.
Don't worry, Mvuko. You can give them to Gogo on another day.
Oh yeah, I can just give them to you tomorrow.
We aren't going to school tomorrow.
You aren't?
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow is June 16.
But it's a Friday. Friday in the Lachikoro.
Ja man, is 'n publieke vakansiedag.
I always forget these things.
Mvuko, you must remember them. Tomorrow is a very important day, especially to the young people.
Because it's Youth Day.
Yeah. There we go. See, Sanele knows.
Ek vergeet nie sommer 'n dag wat ek van die skool af kan bly nie.
Well, I just remember ngoba mama uzofaka school uniform kusasa game 17.
Oh, it's that holiday. But why do people wear school uniform?
It's to honor the students who marched on June 16.
Maar hoekom het hulle betoog, Gogo?
And it betoog because they didn't want to study in Afrikaans.
Hoekom? Ek praat dan Afrikaans.
Because it wasn't their mother tongue.
O, maar my pa praat dan ook Afrikaans.
That's because you speak Afrikaans at home, Vian.
It's like you having your home language and then you're going to have another one, which is your first additional language.
Yes, and those students of 1976, Afrikaans was not their home language and they didn't want to study in Afrikaans.
Yo, I can imagine. If I had studied in Afrikaans, I would fail terribly.
Ja, ek kom reg met die Afrikaans, maar ek sukkel net so 'n bietjie met die Engelse leerwerk.
You see, that's why the student of 76 had to march, because they didn't speak Afrikaans as their mother tongue.
Coco, why didn't they study Isingis?
They didn't have a choice. The government had decided and it was just like that.
But that's not fair. Learners have rights.
Not in those days. What the government said, it just had to be done.
Die regering was 'n bully.
And the best way to deal with a bully is to stand up to them.
And that's what the students of 76 did, and some of them lost their lives.
And every time on June 16, they show a picture of this boy carrying another boy with a girl running next to them.
Oh, it's that picture that we always see on June 16.
Yeah, that was Hector Pieterson. He was shot during the march.
Die polisie was gemeen. Hoe kon hulle op kinders skiet?
Yo, the police of apartheid, when they were a problem, they didn't care whether you were a child or not. They just did anything just to can stop a person.
So why didn't the government stop them?
Because they were sent by the government, and the government could do anything just to keep their apartheid laws in place.
Coco, apartheid was very terrible. Yes, Ukoko, when she used to tell me these stories, yes,
Hoe het hierdie apartheid ding tot 'n einde gekom?
And why did the police kill the kids for standing up for themselves?
Guys, I think this is a Wonder Room conversation. Can you go to the Wonder Room?
Yeah, Coco, because this is so deep.
Deep, ne?
George, everything, everywhere. Open up and take us there. Open up and take us there.
I want us to talk a little bit about apartheid. Look at his.
Apart?
Yeah, apartness.
So what did that have to do with the government?
Because the government at the time believed that black people and white people should live apart.
Maar dis diskriminasie.
Yeah, is that even allowed?
It was at that time. Actually, the government made it a law that black people and white people live apart.
Ons almal woon in dieselfde land.
Yes, we live in the same country, but now they wanted us separated. Read that sign on that bench.
Nie blanks.
Nie blankes.
No whites.
They were separating people even from public areas. The government didn't want black people and white people to be at the same beach. They couldn't use the same toilet. They couldn't go to the same hospital. They couldn't stay in the same area or township. They even couldn't go to the same schools.
Hulle kon nie eens op dieselfde bankie sit nie. Dis belaglik.
That was apartheid, and apartheid was the law.
Nah, that's just crazy.
And unfair.
Yeah, it was very unfair. That's why people always protested.
Soos die skoolkinders op 16 Junie.
Exactly, Vian. The same government that wanted people to be separated was the same government that wanted the students to study everything in Afrikaans.
Hey, I would also protest too, Coco. Because I won't learn something in a language that I can't even understand.
The students of 76 knew that too. That's why they protested. You know, actually, there's a video that shows what happened on that day. Let me show you. Come this side. There we go.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to the Hector Pieterson Museum. My name is Mpokumeke, and I work here in the Education Department. I'm basically here to tell you about the Hector Pieterson Museum. And over here, we have a memorial stone which was erected in 1992. The reason why we've got this museum here is to actually tell and to preserve the story of the student uprising which took place here in 1976. On the 6th of June 1976, students from Soweto went on strike to protest against the use of Afrikaans as a medium of instruction in schools. But the learners, as they were marching towards the stadium, were singing songs like Sinzinina and many other revolutionary songs. Because of panic and all of that, the police started shooting at the learners. And unfortunately, one of the students who died because of the first shots that were fired by the police was Hector Pieterson in that picture over there. The international community started pressurizing the South African government to actually stop what it was doing in terms of apartheid and all of that. Back in the day, the school behind me was called Pefeni Junior School. And it was one of the schools that was affected by the introduction of Afrikaans as a medium of instruction in school. Where we're standing currently, we are standing on the corner of Vilakazi and Muyema Street. This is where the shooting took place, and this is where Hector Pieterson got killed. And he was picked up by Mbuisa Makubo, who actually rushed him to the nearest clinic, but when he got there, he was verified dead. This is where they converged, and this is where they were planning to go from here to the nearest stadium where they would meet. At the stadium, the idea was to go there and show sympathy or sympathize with the students who have already been affected by the use of Afrikaans as a medium of instruction in school. Also, the plan was to proceed from there to the nearest Bantu education offices where they would hand over their grievances in relation to the use of Afrikaans as a medium of instruction in schools. On the 13th of June, it was on a Sunday, there was a meeting that was convened by the South African Students Movement. And in that meeting, it was decided that on the 16th of June, the students will go on strike. And that suggestion was actually raised or suggested by Tsetse Mashinini. And that is how they spread the word to the other students around Soweto. The event in 1976 was so significant, such a way that that's the reason why today we've got a day known as the June 16, which seeks to commemorate what happened in 1976.
Those police are so heartless. How come they just shoot down young children?
Mvuko, that was a really dark time in our country, and it inspired a lot of youth in the country to fight for our freedom.
Gogo, those children were brave to stand up to those police.
Yeah, Pella, if you believe in something, you have to stand up for it.
Maar ek is bly dis nou verby en daar's nie meer gevaarlike optogte nie.
No, you know what? That doesn't mean because that's over, there are no other things that people can protest about.
There's things like animal rights and other things.
Gogo, I honestly feel sorry for those animals, but I am not going to protest for them.
Sanele. And not very long ago, there was a huge protest. Students were protesting. Well, the university students were protesting. It was all over the TV. Can't you remember? They were protesting for?
The fees must fall.
Yes. Yes, guys, they may be free to study, but not all of them can afford it.
So, Coco, they did like the students of 76?
Yes, Sanele, but I was just showing you that the end of one problem isn't the end of all problems.
So we always have to be ready to stand up for what we believe in.
Môre se vakansiedag het baie meer betekenis gekry. Is nie nou net 'n by die huis bly dag meer nie.
So, guys, are you telling me that tomorrow you will be joining me?
I think my mom's going to drop her off now because she's going to work, Coco.
Same here.
Ai, ek wou begin die bed lê met hierdie koue weer.
Come on, Vian. The students of 1976 went out on a cold winter day and you didn't even have to march on the streets.
Yes, guys, tomorrow, me and my church, we are going to Soweto to an event at the Hector Pieterson Memorial.
To celebrate Youth Day.
Well, celebrate is not a correct word. We say commemorate because on that day there wasn't a celebration. It was really heartbreaking.
So commemorate is sad?
No, it's just a better way to say we remember and honor those who made a difference on that day.
Coco, I need to remember that word, commemorate.
So how are you going to commemorate Youth Day?
Okay, we are going to march also from where the children were marching on that day, and then we are going to lay flowers at the memorial.
Okay.
Sounds interesting, Coco.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if you guys will be interested to spend the day with me.
I do, Gogo. Can you please tell my mom?
Ek wil ook gaan. Ek is bereid om 'n bietjie slaap en 'n warm bed op te gee.
Okay, guys, I think I will have to phone your parents and arrange with them tonight.
Okay. Hulle die koue weer en polisie trotseer op daardie winterdag.
It was in the middle of June. That's in winter.
Coco, we'd wear boots, hats, scarves, a big jacket if we had to walk in the winter.
Yes, Anele. On that day, the students were on fire. They didn't need those hats and scarves and boots.
Hoe sou jy betoog met al daai klere aan?
Talking about scarves, ne? I have something you have to do today.
Minnie?
A scarf.
Coco, I can't knit.
You don't have to knit.
I can't crochet.
You don't have to crochet.
So are we gonna sew it?
You don't have to sew it. You want to know?
Yes, please.
Come with me, I'll show you. Okay, guys, go settle down. I know I have my wool somewhere. I'm going to look for it. When I find it, I'm bringing it to you.
Okay,
Just settle
Coco.
down. In the meantime, I'm looking for the wool. It was
Our books.
Gogo, knitting is not my thing, but it's worth a shot.
Ja, ten minste is jy 'n meisie, seuns brein nie.
What? Boys do knit. But you know what? If this will make you feel better, let me just say what we are going to be doing today is called finger weaving. Here's wool. You can choose whatever you want. Let me remove this from here.
Yo, Coco, that's better. Imagine me just telling my friends that I was knitting.
Sanele, do you want to do this or not?
We do, Gogo, we do.
We do.
Okay, if we do, this is what we have to do. Take this string of wool, ne?
Okay.
And then you tie it around your thumb like this to secure it,
Okay.
so that it doesn't go loose. You guys, it's like you know what I'm going to do. Do you know what I'm going to do?
I'm still
No.
You need to make it around our thumb.
Yeah, just secure it so that it doesn't go loose.
So singayenza kanje.
Yeah, singenza kanjalo.
Okay.
Then when you are done, you take this one
Okay.
behind your index finger like that, not too tight, across the middle finger, behind the ring finger, and over the pinky.
Okay.
And then you repeat the same process again from the pinky
Okay.
to the ring finger, to the middle finger, and to the index finger.
Like this.
Like that. Are you winning, Vian?
Yeah.
Okay, and then let's repeat the process again, right?
Okay. So
Don't make it tight, guys. Don't make it tight. We go there, and there, and back again.
okay.
And then let's go back again. Repeat the process.
Okay.
Are we done? How many rows do you have? You must have at least 2 rows.
2 rows, like.
Okay. Then what you do, you take the one beneath, because your palm is facing you. You take this one beneath over your index finger, like that.
Okay.
Yeah?
So Helen.
Yeah.
This one.
Yes, Bill.
Okay.
And then you do the same to the middle finger. You see, it's going loose if you do not secure it here. Then you go again over that. Now go to the ring finger. You take the line beneath. You take it over your ring finger. Then you, Vian.
Ja, reg.
And then the bottom one also are here at the pinky. We take it over. And then we repeat the process again.
Okay.
Asambien, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And you come back again. Back you come. Back you come. Back you come. Back you come. Okay. And then you take the bottom line over.
And then over.
Do you have the process?
Yes, Coco.
Yes, Coco.
You're so quiet.
I'm concentrating. I don't want to get this wrong.
Okay. If you're a bamba, just remember we continue the process over and over. Eh?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Since I saw. Okay. And I do that.
Over.
And I do that.
This is finger weaving, guys. It's not called knitting. It's not crocheting. It's not doing anything. It's just finger weaving.
Interesting. Where is the name, Coco?
Hey, Dalam Tanam, you know, long time ago. I was still a bambino.
Okay. Okay. So,
are you enjoying it?
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Serious?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Get so quiet. Is that concentration?
It's concentration at its best.
I can see little progress. Can you see something?
Yeah.
This is fun. It's tickling me. Okay. Yeah, because Angiti, it's not, it doesn't have to be tight, just be loose.
Okay. Like that. Like that.
That's kom jy reg weer aan?
Ek hoop so.
Remember to secure it right at the thumb. Dan sal jy alles reg kry.
Okay.
Kyk.
Coco, I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Great, and we will keep looping and hopping, Wena.
Yo, Hi, Coco, this is gonna take forever. Huh?
Omtrent hoe lank gaan dit vat?
Hey, Tetangaf, I don't know how much time you've got, but it will.
Ek begin nou die patroon sien.
Yo, even our technovers is enjoying this.
Yeah, you need to get a rest from the screens, eh?
Ja, maar daar's soveel dinge wat ek daarop kan opsoek. Hulle gee vir jou baie inligting.
Don't your eyes ever get sore?
Nee, daar's soveel om te ontdek op al hierdie skerms. Onthou jy toe ons projek gedoen het, hoe baie dit ons help?
Ja.
Ek het uitgevind dat dit 'n basiese stelsel is wat die stemherkenningstegnologie gebruik. So as jy dit wil verander, moet jy net die toegangsmeganisme verander.
Simplify for me again. Yo.
Ek het dit reeds vereenvoudig. Ons kan byvoorbeeld die deurslot verander om byvoorbeeld met 'n kaart of jou vingerafdruk dit oop te maak.
Oh, much better, eh?
Oh, is it that simple? Who can do it?
Ja, enige goeie sekuriteitswinkel.
So you guys hate our song?
No, we don't hate it, but it can be a bit much sometimes.
Guys, I'm really hurt.
No, Coco, don't be sad. It's just sometimes we go there a lot and we sing all the time, but like sometimes we don't feel like singing.
Ek moet erken. Soms wil ek net die deur oopmaak en ingaan.
I also feel that way sometimes.
Ouch, guys. Okay. I'll try and pop into a security store next time I'm in town.
Oh, siyabonga, Coco, and we really didn't mean to hurt your feelings though.
It's okay. Guys, do you mean to finish your scarves?
Yeah, Gogo, we've still got a long way to go.
We still got tomorrow. We're in no hurry because tomorrow is a holiday.
Okay, in that case, guys, let's say goodbye to our friends at home.
We really enjoyed learning about the youth of 1976 and how they bravely stood up against apartheid. Tomorrow, as we are enjoying our holiday, let us think about their bravery and how they helped us have a better future. For now, it's back to our scarves. Bye!
No, wait, Mvuko. Before we say bye, please write to us. Our email address is epichangouts@sabc.co.za. Bye.
Bye.